Well, starting tomorrow, the FAA is cutting air travel by 10% in 40 different cities.
This is a result of the now record-setting government shutdown. Several reports are indicating that both Dallas Love Field and DFW International Airport will be impacted by these reductions. Houston Hobby, George Bush Houston Intercontinental, two other Texas airports reportedly impacted. Bush is where that's the airport where travelers have had to wait in huge lines, long lines, hours to get through TSA. Now, here at DFW Airport, things moving pretty nicely. We have several TSA checkpoints open. Now, the reduction in the number of flights is reportedly going to be phased in, starting at just 4% tomorrow. Then it's going to move up to 10% next week. Air traffic controllers have been working without a paycheck now for more than a month. Most say they're working 6 days a week. Some are calling out sick just because of frustration or necessity to make second jobs work so that they can make ends meet. Travelers hoping lawmakers are feeling that same pinch.
It's very tacky, but I hope some of those senators and congressmen get stuck because they can't get somewhere, so they'll get there and figure this out and get it going again.
Leaders from the federal government met with airline executives Wednesday just to determine how they're going to reduce flights. We're hearing from some of the biggest airlines this morning. Fort Worth-based American Airlines telling customers just stick with your original plan. The airline will reach out to you if your flight is impacted. Dallas-based Southwest Airlines posting basically a similar message on social media. Still looking at how these cuts will impact its schedule, and the flyers will be immediately rescheduled if their flight is cut. Both Southwest and United Airlines right now offering full refunds if you decide you want to cancel your flight.
Fox's Doug Luzader joins me now from Washington to talk more about the government shutdown. Doug, good morning.
Good morning.
So air traffic disruptions pressured lawmakers back in 2019 to end the government shutdown. Are you getting any impression from lawmakers that that might be the tipping point this time around?
Well, you look at the kind of concentric circles of people that are affected by the shutdown. It starts with federal employees who are not getting paychecks. That's, you know, a relatively, nationally speaking, a relatively small group of people, even though it's hundreds of thousands. You add to that SNAP recipients, 40 million or so, and now you add to that travelers, and this is going to have a pretty big impact on that group. I mean, you're talking about a 10% reduction in flights phased in over the next few days here. That affects thousands and thousands of travelers. It impacts the families that were there to pick them up. It affects businesses that require their employees to travel. So you can kind of see how this is going to have a growing impact, and the longer this goes, the more and more pressure members of Congress are going to feel on this.
Well, and to that point, you've got moderates from both parties on Capitol Hill now, which basically moderates, that's where anything in Washington gets done, seeming to be close to a deal. So where does that stand?
Well, at one point, it looked pretty promising, and then Tuesday happened. And the elections were seen by Republicans as perhaps a day that they needed to get behind them, and then things would calm down a little bit and a deal would emerge. In fact, it may have been just the opposite. Democrats did very well on election night. Many of them think that their strategy of really holding out and refusing to reopen the government until they get what they're asking for may be working and may be going over well with voters. So that's taken some pressure away from them. And, you know, moderates are kind of, you know, as typical here, kind of caught in the middle here. Even though they were in the process of negotiating a deal, it's going to be tough to get across the finish line.
Yeah, the longer the shutdown continues, of course, the more people who will be impacted by this. Doug Luzader reporting live for us in Washington. Thank you.
Thank you.